This is what you call an old bull. See those there? That's old.
Look at the mass on it. Just the hard bosses.
And they're real thick.
That is a monster. That's what we're looking for. Holy cow.
And he would have died at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Because they would, if they died last year, they would have been more burnt out.
Do you find many deadheads?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Just depending on
Up here, like up on the high ground, you normally find them dead because of old age.
Yep.
Or
yep.
because of old wounds.
Yeah, right. Man, that is pretty
Smashing.
neat.
We've been ducking out wide this morning to try and get the wind right so we can hunt our way back up this main creek. Just cut a heap of pads out here in behind us and a heap of sign and a lot of green shady trees in this area, so I ducked over to look in this feeder creek while the wind was good and I spotted a couple of bantang and ended up being a family mob of pigs, but the wind swirled and they bolted and we came out wide, checked out the next shady area on the next bend. Found a bull bedded up. Initially when I first seen it, wasn't sure if it was another sow being a family mob up there. It even looked like there might have been a young ones camped up in there behind it. Then I realised it's probably his tail and I could just make out a curled lip. Shot was down through the shoulders at about 12 yards and he came back out past Grant and Stephen here up the top bank. He kept the binoculars on him. He's ran out the back here and piled up about 100 yards out, so which is a good relief. And as we're trying to do a bit of a commentary on him, another ball's walked in. Obviously hit our scent or something up here and he's come trotting back down here past us as well and never pulled up to give us a shot, and he was a pretty rangy sort of ball too, so things are looking up. Well, they've started off well, and this is the second last day out of a hunt here in Coburg. exciting stuff, isn't it? I told, just before I shot that fella, I told Jerry, I said, oh, it's not good here because he's tucked right in under this root ball. Back in under there, and his escape routes for this pig to get out of there, across through here, or this way. And yeah, the old heart. Yeah, I just got to settle down a bit. Oh. Hey? Wasn't a lump of a pig. Couldn't see his hooks, everything was tucked up in under this logging. Couldn't even make out what was what, and then could see, worked out it was his tail at that end. I thought it was his ear, and I think, geez, he's got his nose jammed straight up in under that bank, but anyway. I've seen 1,000 pigs, but still couldn't pick out which way he's laying in them shadows. No. Oh, I just grabbed my arrow here, the head of it. He was, like I said, he was Terror, hard angle, very hard angle. Had to hit him in low through the shoulder. It's got in through that and pinned into the bank, and then he was finally able to get to his feet, snap the arrow, and erupted out of there. What a bed, eh? Wind changed, mate.
We've had a big day on the Bantang. It's hot. We've done a lot of Ks. We were just 40 yards off that fella. I wanted 10 more yards, and the wind changed. We probably stalked him from 200 yards out. Awesome bull, exactly what I'm looking for. He's not the biggest, but he's straight, gnarly, looks sweet, and the wind got us again. So, that's bow hunting.
Heat, humidity and dehydration, mixed with the amount of K's walk and blown stalks, were all adding up and taking their toll. The word frustration doesn't even come close to what Grant was feeling, and it's hard to stay positive when it feels like everything's against you. Your mind can become your worst enemy. The question wasn't how many days, but more like how many hours were left, as this hunt was fast drawing to a close, along with Grant's chance of taking a mature Bantang bull. Certain hunts can be like a roller coaster at times, a mixture of high and lows. Grant just needed to stay on it and ride it out till the end and make the most out of every minute he had left here on Coburg.
still, stop. Yes, yes, yes. Go down right there. Go down right there. Oh dear God, please go down right there. I'm begging you to go down right there. Begging you. Begging you. I have never had the highs and lows I've ever had in my life on this hunt. Ever. I've never ever experienced anything like it, and I'll never forget it. I can't thank the people who are here with me enough because they made the trip. What a great way to end 6 years in Australia. A big man tank, like a dream animal. And we worked all of 9 days for him. I was calling the missus on the phone today telling her we're gonna have to pay $500-600 to change flights because I don't think we're gonna get this done. And I wasn't leaving without one. I just remember watching that front leg going back and forth and back and forth. And you sort of, like they do that radius feeding. And finally he turned and then he freaking brought his front leg back again and I was nearly gonna start pulling. I was like, no, Grant, just wait. Just wait. And then he brought it forward and he wasn't quartering on, but he was still sort of like hunched a bit. And I was like, you just put it right in front of that crease on that ball of muscle, Grant, and send it. And my pin, like, to say that my pin was still, I was just like, oh, shot was away and blood came out as the arrow, like the arrow didn't pass through him. Never ever had an experience like that in my lifetime, in any of my hunting, ever. That is so cool. I can't thank you guys enough. That's awesome. What a cool part of the world you live in.
Yep.
Can I come back?
Anytime.
Righto. I told you I'd cry. Just having stock after stock after stock. Like, I don't know how many encounters we had with them.
Over 20.
Over 20, under 40 yards, because we weren't going to shoot anything over 35 yards. Like, I just can't do it. So, anyways. I have to admit, before I moved here, I didn't even know what a Vantang was. Never even heard of it. And then after about a year of living here and studying all the opportunity and the species that we had in Australia, this was on the top of the list. And to do it on virtually my last hunt in Australia, that's just something to write home about, isn't it? Hopefully I can come back sometime. But that is just a weapon of a bull. Exactly what we came here for. Exactly.